For those of you that aren't on my Snapchat, I did this the other day, and obviously everybody loved it. I got lots of messages. I ran into a lot of people yesterday down at the show in Philadelphia, and they all told me the same thing as well. So I guess I'll try doing things on Snapchat and on Facebook Live. So this is the car after it got blasted today. It's pretty extensive. How much body fill was in this car. Any place where the metal is discolored like this, it either has been lead filled and fixed to some point, or there was a major amount of body fill. I ground it out, obviously, while it was outside and the guy was blasting it. Places here where it's discolored, this is a factory lead seam. What you can't see is how thick somebody has ground, or how deep somebody has ground into this and put body fill over top of it. It's not uncommon with these older vehicles to see lead seams like this start cracking and breaking apart over the years. This is a 71, so it's not uncommon for that. The bad news for the car is the unexpected was all these rot holes here. There's more on the other side, which we'll get to. There's been repairs at some point, patches down here, down through the rest of the rocker. Somebody repaired a spot there also. Basically, 85% of that rocker has been replaced. At some point, the random hole in the quarter panel, all through there was all body fill. And some of these places, and there's no exaggeration, it was over an inch thick of where this was body filled. There's holes across the bottom there, around through the back taillight panel, lower valance. The whole trunk lid was covered with body fill. And for whatever reason, this was all body filled, pretty thick, probably close to a quarter inch. Over here, the whole bottom of the quarter panel has been replaced, and this was really bad job all over. This area right here was over an inch thick of body fill. This whole quarter, if they just took straight pieces of metal and they didn't care about bending it, they just made body lines with the body fill. You can see here how extensive this was. I never knew that any of this existed. It was pretty filled with body fill. I can't say that enough. I mean, it's pretty bad when this has already been repaired and it's rotted out. And all back here too. And at some point in its life, the car was wrecked and the front half of the fender was replaced. And you can see down through here, all the way around where they've leaded it back together. These cars are unibody, so everything is all part of the car. The fenders can't be bolted on and off like modern cars are. So, unfortunately, a repair like that is not uncommon. Across the bottom, you can see where it's all been body filled. Unfortunately, I already know that there's some extensive damage behind that, so I didn't waste my time grinding it out. I'm going to replace that entire front panel. Probably going to have to replace all the rockers. This quarter panel, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with this yet. It has, because it's so sunk in, I may pull it out and remake the fender lip and all across the bottom of the rocker, or the quarter panel, I'm sorry. As for the back, I was already contemplating about putting some kind of a rear spoiler diffuser looking thing to cover up the bottom of the box that you see there from the trunk floor. Was talking about maybe doing a one-off kind of body kit look to the car. Not really sure if we're going to do that. Me and the customer need to discuss that, I guess, now that I'm going to have to replace pretty much both rockers at this point. Might as well do something different, I guess. But that's where it's at now. And again, that roof is still going to go on this car. The car will still get suicide doors. And everything will still go on as planned. So, those that aren't friends with me on Snapchat, that's a different, I made those videos a little bit shorter, but same content, basically. See you guys in the next one.